stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may now be seated.
Good morning, Wildcats, and welcome to the show. I hope you enjoyed the Kahoot yesterday, and congratulations to the winners. If you are one of our lucky winners, make sure to send in a screenshot with your computer name to Miss Prisky to claim your gift card. In today's show, we will take a closer look at what's been going on with sports this past week, get more information about September being Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, and some ways to manage your mental health while distance learning. I'm your host, Arielle Rashtian. Today is Tuesday, September 29th, and you're watching West Ranch TV. Next week, a representative from Chapman University will be offering a virtual visit for West Ranch students on October 8th at 2 p.m. Parents and students need to register in advance for the meeting and check out the bulletin for further information regarding this college. For all students, make sure to stop by Chipotle tonight to support the Wellness Center and all the work Ms. Phillips has done for West Ranch. Come grab dinner between 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. at the Town Center location, and you'll be set with food to watch the presidential debate tonight. A flyer is available on the website with a code for online ordering. In Los Angeles, we've been lucky enough to have multiple teams play during this pandemic in their own bubbles. Jake gives us a closer look at how our teams have been playing so far this season.
Recently, the world of sports has been really entertaining and exciting. We're now in the NBA Finals with the Los Angeles Lakers coming out of the West and the underdog Miami Heat coming out of the East. The Lakers got the job done in a game series of 5 against the Denver Nuggets and the Miami Heat against the Boston Celtics in a game series of 6. This is going to be a fun series for all you basketball fans, so tune in. It starts tomorrow. The Mlb Playoffs are finally in full swing, starting today, and the Dodgers have clinched their spot in the playoffs. Dodgers fans, I think this is going to be our year. This shortened baseball season has made baseball a lot faster paced and more exciting to watch. And lastly, the NFL is officially 3 weeks in, and depending on what your favorite team is, you could be either very happy or very disappointed. To all my fellow Eagles fans, what is going on? And for you Rams fans, that was a tough loss. You guys had a great comeback, you just didn't get the win. Anyways, I can't wait to see how the rest of the season plays out. That's all from me. Now let's take it back to Arielle.
I can't wait to see how the rest of the team's seasons play out this year, and hopefully LA can pull out more wins. If any student has not yet picked up their senior gear or ASB gear, ordered at the beginning of the school year, please stop by the West Ranch main gate with your ID card any day between 7:30 to 2:30. If you were not able to purchase senior gear at the beginning of the school year, don't worry because the store is open again. It will be open from Sunday, September 27th to Friday, October 2nd, so don't miss out ordering any gear. With September coming to an end, many families in SCV have been celebrating cancer awareness this month. One specific club on campus, Wildcats Against Cancer, strives to bring more awareness to this struggle to campus every day. Our reporter Malia talked with a few club members to see what they have done this month to celebrate those who have survived and those still fighting cancer. Let's take a look.
Cancer is the leading cause of death among children in the U.S. Over 175,000 children ages 14 and under are diagnosed with cancer each year. One club here at West Ranch called Wildcats Against Cancer is taking initiative to create a positive impact within the cancer community.
The purpose of our club is to raise funds and awareness for cancer patients and their families and for further research.
With September being Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, Wildcats Against Cancer is changing their efforts to specifically focus on the children whose lives were changed by cancer.
Cancer is something that's overlooked in a lot of aspects. Not a lot of funding and research goes towards pediatric cancers, so that's why it's such a big thing for our club to educate others.
Having experienced childhood cancer firsthand, Caitlin and the other members of the club know how critical it is to inform people on the true struggles that cancer patients and survivors endure.
There's just a lot of people who are not educated about cancer in general. They know that cancer sucks, that you have to go through chemo and radiation, that you lose your hair, but that's pretty much all. They don't know the side effects, the different types of chemo you go through, and the things that happen in your lifetime after the fact.
On top of spreading awareness for the issue, Wildcats Against Cancer also uses other methods to help benefit childhood cancer patients.
As part of Wildcats Against Cancer, we generally do several fundraisers throughout the year to raise awareness and more funds for the American Cancer Society.
But most importantly, they encourage students to be there for the ones who need it most.
When you or a loved one or your friends or anyone knows of someone with cancer, make sure to reach out to them, be there to support them, because it is a really lonely time.
With cancer being such a prominent issue in our world today, it's great to see some of our West Ranch students coming together to help those who have been affected and contribute to finding a solution to this ongoing problem. From West Ranch TV, this has been Malia Pittman reporting.
Thank you, Malia, and I hope more students are better able to educate themselves about what cancer patients truly go through during their fight. September is also Suicide Prevention Month, and many students are struggling to cope with their mental health during distance learning. In order to stay on track with your schoolwork, Avery had the opportunity to interview a counselor to get some helpful tips on how to stay positive during these harsh times.
September is known around the United States as National Suicide Prevention Month. This month is dedicated to spreading awareness about the subject and learning how to support someone who may be struggling. Now more than ever, with online school and social distancing, students and teachers may feel more prone to stress and anxiety. West Ranch TV got the chance to speak to a therapist from Santa Clarita about some important things to keep in mind while managing your mental health.
Most important thing when it comes to taking care of mental health would definitely be self-care. It's going to look different for everybody, but self-care is definitely something that has many different categories to it. It's focusing on those different parts of yourself and, doing what's going to help you just relax and de-stress. So tips for struggling with mental health, I would definitely say, it's about doing small things each day. But if it gets to the point where you're struggling and you're needing a little bit more, definitely therapy is an option. Ways to stay positive would just be to really try to focus on what you can control and not focus on what you can't control. Other piece too, for your age range, but I think for everyone, is being very careful with how much you're on social media and how much you're just watching the news. It's not always a positive or helpful place to be. So really just monitoring and managing what you're taking in.
She discussed with us the best way to start a conversation with someone who you suspect to be struggling.
I would say be very, very direct. So don't beat around the bush. If you think someone is struggling, they probably are. It's okay to go with your gut. You want to talk openly, directly, in the same way that you would talk about what you had for lunch. You just talk about it like it's nothing. That's the best way to do it, especially if you're suspecting that one of your friends or family member might be having thoughts of suicide. The best way to go about it is just, are you having thoughts of suicide? I think it's always good. Anyone at any age has all those crisis numbers in their phone. That way, if you ever need it or a friend ever needs it, you also always have something to offer.
The Wildcat Wellness Center is also still open for online appointments via their website. Make sure during these difficult times you remember to make yourself and your mental health a priority. With West Ranch TV, this has been Avery Van Hart reporting.
Thanks, Avery, for those helpful tips, and make sure to stay in contact with friends to help each other out while distance learning. Well, that's all for today's show. There won't be a West Ranch TV show tomorrow, but make sure to stay tuned on Thursday for a weather update and more information regarding the California fires. I'm your host, Arielle Rashtian. Have a great day, Cats.